Welcome to the Florida Keys. We're out in the water and it feels so good. That was awesome.
That was pretty rad.
This is the part of the Keys I can get behind.
Wow, what an epic sunset spot. Good morning from the Florida Keys. We were lucky enough to snag a spot at John Pennekamp State Park.
And by snag, she means someone canceled. And then we got the alert for a 5-night-in-a-row stay in the same campsite, mind you.
It is an extremely hard spot to get a reservation at in the winter. This is the place to be because it is warm and sunny and beautiful and tropical, and it's a perfect oasis for those who want to get away from the wintry cold. So if you are watching from somewhere cold, I think you're gonna be in for a treat. This morning I made a chia seed porridge. We ended up getting some really fun tropical exotic fruits. This one's called a sopadilla. It has like a sweet potato texture to it with just like a little bit of sweetness. It's not overwhelming. It's a really, really fun fruit. If you're heading into the Florida Keys, I highly suggest stopping at a very famous fruit stand called Robert is Here. They have every type of exotic fruit. It's really worth a stop. It's a cool experience. So we're gonna dive into our breakfast, enjoy our coffee, and then we're gonna go for a kayak trip.
Figures about time to shave my neck beard. Good?
Not very graceful. Yay! John Pennekamp has a ton of tours that you can take. A lot of people will come here just for a day trip, even if they don't have a camping spot. There's snorkeling tours, scuba tours, a glass bottom boat, and of course you can rent kayaks, canoes, or paddle boards. There's a 2 and 4 hour time limit for your rentals, and they suggest that you book everything online beforehand, although I do believe you can pay at the concession stand. I saw a few people doing that today. We pre-booked online, and we're here. We're out in the water and it feels so good. There's a lovely breeze so it doesn't feel too hot, but it is a scorcher today. I think it's close to 80. And it's February. What?
I'm glad dude at the launch gave us this trail map because there's some turns in here that will get you lost. Like, you won't stay lost forever. You'll find your way back out of here, but you could take very much longer than the 2 hours that we have the kayak rented for.
So where do we go?
I think we're gonna head this way and then we're gonna go around this island. There's another piece of the regular Turtle Grass Creek trail that we could do called Flats Loop, and I think that might be rad.
Let's do it. John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park is best explored on the water. Extending 3 miles into the Atlantic Ocean and covering 70 nautical square miles, the coral reefs, seagrass beds, and mangrove swamps are what really make this area special. The red mangroves that surround the shores of the Keys play a crucial role in Florida's natural ecosystem. These plants not only provide shelter and protection from erosion and hurricanes, but they also provide a natural habitat for fish, birds, and other marine species, and act as filters for the waterways. We loved getting to explore the mangroves up close and personal on the kayaks, and could have gone down every tunnel and twist and turn. But in usual Florida fashion, our beautiful sunny day was quickly overtaken by an afternoon shower. We get out of the rain. We found shelter under a mangrove tunnel where we were able to enjoy the peace and calm of the storm. Before we knew it, the sun was back, welcoming us with a beautiful, bright rainbow. That shelter was perfect. Very nice thinking, Dennis. If you get caught in the rainstorm, just go into a little mangrove cave. So calm and peaceful, and the water clarity is amazing here. Kayaking worked up quite the appetite. Today we are having a tempeh curry salad loaded with lots of little veggies. We're also having a side salad, and of course I am having a glass of Organifi. If you've been watching our channel for a while now, you'll know that health is hugely important to us. We try and be super mindful about what we eat, eating as many whole organic foods as possible. But as we travel, there are more days than we'd like to admit that we don't exactly get our daily dose of veggies or greens. But thankfully, by adding 1 scoop of Organifi to a glass of water, we know that we are getting all of our daily vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants from their delicious superfood blends. I've been using their green juice now for 2 years, and I love that they source their ingredients from whole foods, from 11 different superfoods, including one very special one called ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a type of adaptogen which helps regulate your hormones, combat things like stress, and it manages your weight. Plus, I have peace of mind knowing that when I'm drinking Organifi, it's free from fillers, is organic, and it has less than 3 grams of sugar per serving. Organifi has a ton of other products as well, including a red blend, which is really good for boosting your immunity and helping give you a little extra energy instead of having to rely on caffeine if you need a pick-me-up. If you're like us and you could benefit from a little bit extra veg and nutrition in your life, which, let's be real, I think we could all benefit from that, make sure to give Organifi a try by clicking the special link in the description of this video and using the code ESRV to get 20% off your first order of Organifi. I promise, your body, your mind, and your hormones will thank you. But we're gonna eat now because we're starving and we have a sunset to go chase.
Starving.
John Pennekamp State Park is on the wrong side of the water for sunsets, so we have to come to the bay side in order to watch the beautiful sun come down. We decided to drive to Islamorada, which is the next key across from Key Largo. It's about a 20-minute drive, and we came to a very famous spot called Marker 88. It's a little bit upscale. They have a full dining menu, but they are right along the bay, and it's a very good spot for watching the sunset. Right now they have live music, we have drinks. It's a pretty picturesque Key West moment, I think. Wow, what an epic sunset spot. Looked like it was going to rain on us for a second. We were kind of nervous, but the rain held out and the sunset delivered. Definitely recommend this spot if you're looking for a beautiful sunset. Today's adventure, snorkeling. I rented a shorty wetsuit because while it is warm outside, the water is like 74 degrees, which is kind of chilly for me. This is my first time ever doing a wetsuit though. It's a little tight. Okay.
You got it?
Oh yeah, this is gonna make me so warm.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad I did this.
You might be sweating in that thing. Made it to the reef. The watercolor out here is insane. It's this like just crisp Caribbean blue. It reminds me of being back in Cozumel. Captain just said the wind's blowing about 15 knots, so the surface of the water is a little choppy. So I'm ready to get off the boat and get in the water, because that'll feel much better. Very enjoyable experience. Next time, I don't want to have the snorkel vest on though. That would make it 5 stars. 4.5 for now, just because of the snorkel vest.
I'm very glad that I had my wetsuit. It wasn't overwhelmingly cold, but you're in there for an hour, which is a long time. Totally recommend. If you're coming here, this is what you need to explore when you come to the state park. That was awesome!
That was pretty rad.
What a treat to have the dolphins join us at the end of the boat ride.
Yeah.
They were so cute how they just played in the water with us. We get back to the dock, and there's manatees.
There's like 3 manatees. They were drinking the fresh water that was running off of the decks of the boats as they were cleaning them off. That was super cool.
Wow, what a great afternoon. And the best part is because we're camping at John Pennekamp, we don't have to have like a long drive to our RV park. We're like a 5-minute walk and we're back at home.
Yep.
I'm just doing a little bit of work while we snorkeled and watched dolphins, manatees. This afternoon, that means this evening I gotta put in like an hour of work. I'll take it.
What's for dinner?
Shrimp tacos.
Ooh-wee.
Making some shrimp tacos. The cool thing is, Dennis caught these shrimp. He went shrimping in St. Pete with my sister, which if you didn't know, you can just wade in the water at night with a flashlight on their head. And
Headlamp.
A headlamp, that's what that's called. And the eyes of the shrimp will reflect back at you, and then you're like, oh, that's where they are. And you just take a little net and catch them. Crazy. I had no idea that's how you could even catch shrimp. But it's pretty cool that Dennis harvested these himself. Just gonna add some lovely spices to the shrimp. I got some pepper sauteing over there. I'll do a cabbage slaw, add a little bit of avocado mayo and lime. It'll be delish.
Very, very tasty. And I love that it came together in like 15 minutes.
We've got everything wrapped up inside, taken care of, and Dennis is working on the outside. We have just a few more things before we can head out of John Pennekamp. We had a blast. Only the very first stop in the Keys. There are so many other places we could have explored and state parks we would have loved to stay at, but unfortunately cancellations just didn't happen or align this time. So we're gonna have to come back, make sure we plan far in advance and get those 1 year out booking spots so we can really take advantage of this beautiful area. And if you enjoyed this beautiful winter escape, I promise you need to check this video out, because not only do we get to go snorkeling, relax on the beach, eat some amazing Mexican food, but we also had beautiful free camping.
AC is ripping. You wanna know why? Because it's February 8th and it's 80 degrees outside at 9:30 in the morning.
Welcome to the Florida Keys!
I'm her, she's about the hole. I'm her, she's